In 1885, something happened that made Madame Blavatsky lock herself in her room for 3 days. When she emerged, her hair had turned partially white, and she was clutching a piece of paper with strange symbols. She had performed what she called the lunar chain meditation, and what she saw made her weep for humanity. She saw every life she had ever lived, every death she had ever died, and more terrifyingly, she saw the lives yet to come. That paper, it contained the mathematical formula for reincarnation, the exact number of lives between each return, the pattern that governs when and where souls are reborn. She burned it, but not before teaching the meditation to 5 students. 3 of them went insane. 1 disappeared. The 5th became one of the most accurate prophets of the 20th century. Tonight, you learn that same meditation. But first, let me tell you something that will shatter everything you think you know about reincarnation. Blavatsky discovered that the moon, our moon, is not what we think it is. She wrote in The Secret Doctrine, and I quote, "The moon is far older than the earth. It is the mother who gave her life essence to her child. Every soul that incarnates on earth must first pass through the lunar chain. The moon is the keeper of the record of every life that has been or will be." Modern NASA scientists have discovered something bizarre. The moon rings like a bell when struck. It's hollow, or at least partially hollow. The Apollo missions recorded moonquakes that lasted for hours, as if the moon was vibrating with memory. Blavatsky knew this in 1885. She said the moon is a cosmic library of souls. Every time you've lived, died, and been reborn, the moon recorded it. And tonight, we're going to access those records. But here's the warning she gave, written in a letter marked with her blood seal. The lunar chain meditation can show you deaths so horrific, lives so tragic, that the conscious mind may reject returning. It can also show you future incarnations, which, if known, can drive one to despair or dangerous hope. Proceed only if you can bear the weight of eternity. Edgar Cayce, who later used a similar technique, once said after a session, "I wish I had never looked. Some doors once opened change you forever." Still want to continue? Then you're either very brave or very foolish. Blavatsky said both qualities are required for true occult knowledge. This must be done at night. If you're listening during the day, stop now and return when the moon is in the sky, whether visible or not. The lunar forces must be active. Sit or lie down. Blavatsky preferred what she called the death posture, lying flat, arms crossed over the chest like an Egyptian mummy. She said this position reminds the soul of its journey between worlds. Close your eyes, and now we begin with what she learned from a 200-year-old Tibetan Lama, the Chandra Pranayama, the moon breath. Block your right nostril with your right thumb. Breathe only through your left nostril. In the yogic tradition, the left nostril is connected to the moon channel, the Ida Nadi, the pathway of memories. Breathe in slowly through the left nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold and feel a cooling sensation like moonlight entering your brain. Exhale through the left nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue this moon breathing as I guide you. With each breath, you're attuning to what Blavatsky called the lunar frequency, the vibration that connects all your lives. Now visualize above your head, about 3 feet up, a silver-white moon, not the physical moon, but what Blavatsky called your personal lunar sphere, the record keeper of your soul's journey. This personal moon contains every incarnation you've had on Earth, every personality you've worn, every lesson you've learned or failed to learn. As you continue the moon breathing, see a silver thread extending from this moon down through your crown into your pineal gland. Blavatsky called this the Sutratma, the thread that connects all your lives like pearls on a string. Now speak internally the words Blavatsky was given in the Himalayas, words in the ancient Senzar language, Soma Chakra Smriti. Moon, wheel, memory, Soma Chakra Smriti. Feel the silver thread beginning to vibrate. You might experience a sensation like falling backwards through time. This is what Blavatsky called the regression through the lunar tunnel. Now here's where her technique becomes unique and powerful. Instead of trying to see past lives, we're going to feel for what she called death moments, the points where one life ended and another began. On your next inhale through the left nostril, whisper internally, "Show me a death that still affects me." You might see flashes, a battlefield, a sickbed, drowning, fire, or peaceful passing. Don't analyze, just observe. The moon remembers how you died, and each death left what Blavatsky called a lunar scar on your soul. Whatever you're seeing or sensing, breathe through it. You survived it. You're here now. That death was just a doorway. Blavatsky wrote, "Every death is recorded in the Lunar Archives because death is when the soul reports to the moon before returning to Earth. The moon is the waiting room between incarnations." Now let's go deeper. We're going to ask for something more specific, a life that holds a gift for your current incarnation. Breathe in through the left nostril and ask, "Show me a life where I had a power I've forgotten." You might see yourself as a healer, a mystic, an oracle, a warrior, a teacher. Blavatsky said we often had great powers in past lives that lie dormant in this one, waiting to be remembered. What are you seeing? What ability did you once have? Feel it. Remember it. It's still within you, just sleeping. Now Blavatsky's most controversial technique. She claimed we could glimpse not just past lives, but future incarnations. She wrote, "Time is not linear in the lunar realm. All lives exist simultaneously. The future has already happened in the moon's memory." This is speculation based on her writings, but she hinted that by reversing the silver thread's vibration, we could see forward instead of backward. If you're ready for this, and remember, you may not like what you see, breathe in and ask, "Show me a glimpse of my next incarnation." Some see locations, faces of future family, circumstances of birth. Blavatsky saw herself incarnating in America in the 21st century, working with machines that think and global mind networks. Was she seeing our time? We can only speculate. Now, whether you saw past or future, we must perform what Blavatsky called the lunar integration. Without this, she warned, you could remain partially stuck between incarnations. See that silver thread connecting you to your personal moon beginning to glow brighter. As it does, it's bringing back gifts from every life you've lived, courage from the warrior, wisdom from the sage, love from the mother, power from the ruler. Feel all these past selves integrating into your current form. You are not just who you are now. You are the sum total of every life you've lived. Blavatsky wrote, when one truly performs the lunar chain meditation, they realize they are ancient beyond measure, yet eternally young. They have died 1,000 deaths, yet are immortal. Now, very important, we must close the lunar gateway properly. See your personal moon above you beginning to fade, becoming translucent, then invisible, but know it's always there, always recording, always remembering. Release your left nostril. Breathe normally through both nostrils. This rebalances the solar and lunar channels. Speak these words internally, what Blavatsky called the return affirmation. I am here now, in this body, in this time. I carry the wisdom of ages, but I am present. The moon remembers, but I am awake. Take 3 deep breaths. Feel yourself fully anchored in your current incarnation. When ready, open your eyes. Look at your hands. These hands have held swords, scrolls, babies, sacred objects across centuries. Blavatsky said that after this meditation, you never see your body the same way again. It's not yours, it's borrowed, a temporary costume for an eternal actor. You've just accessed what most souls only see at death, the record of your eternal journey. Blavatsky wrote, the lunar chain meditation is the death experience without dying. It is the life review that angels conduct, but performed by one's own will. It changes everything, because once you've seen your eternal nature, the fears of this one life become almost laughable. Over the next few days, you might experience what she called lunar bleed-through, past life memories surfacing in dreams, sudden skills emerging, irrational fears making sense as past life traumas, even meeting people you recognize from other incarnations. She said this is normal. The lunar gateway, once opened, tends to leak memories for several days. Tomorrow, in day 5, we make contact with what Blavatsky called the Masters of Wisdom, the ascended beings who guide humanity's evolution. She claimed to be in constant telepathic contact with them. Her students reported seeing these beings materialize in her presence. One of them left physical letters, letters that still exist in museums, letters from beings who supposedly don't have physical bodies. Tomorrow, you learn the contact protocol. If you glimpsed your past or future lives tonight, comment, "The moon remembers all." This was the phrase Blavatsky students used after successful lunar meditation. One final thing. Blavatsky said that on the night after this meditation, you might dream of a specific past life that holds the key to your current life's purpose. Keep paper by your bed. Write down whatever comes. Until tomorrow, remember what she told her student who saw too much. You are not the lives you've lived. You are the consciousness that chose to live them. You are the eternal witness playing the game of forgetting and remembering, and the game is almost over. The moon watches, the moon remembers, and now, so do you.